Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So I have brought a few plants into my collection over the month of October, and I have made the decision that these are going to be sort of the last planty additions to my collection for the rest of 2024. The only reason for that is I can then focus on the plants that I have got over winter. I can look to purchase additional things such as my moss poles for any moss pole extensions I need. This shelving unit behind me really does need some extra lights on the lower shelves, so I can look at doing that. And I can also then prioritise setting up things such as my Rudster cabinet, which I got for my birthday, and that is still in boxes downstairs, but I do want to turn that into a greenhouse cabinet, so I can look to do that over the next few months and pour my money into that, as well as my little Acrobar greenhouse cabinet as well. That's another thing that does need setting up, so I'm looking at focusing on those as opposed to additional plant purchases going forwards. I think I have got a total of 5 or 6 plants that I have purchased over the past few months, and I will get those out to show you. But before we do get into the video, if you guys are new here, hi, my name is Amy and this is my jungle. If you do enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a like, as well as hit the subscribe button for more planty content. If you're not new here, thank you again for joining me. I really do appreciate having you here. I will also apologise for my voice. I am feeling a little bit unwell, which is why this is quite a short video for today. And also my mic sadly bit the dust, RIP, so I have had to order a new one. So if the audio is a bit quiet at all for this video, let me know down in the comments, but hopefully I should have a new mic within the next few days to be able to get back onto normal filming content. So yeah, I'm just going to grab the plants and I will get into showing you the new additions for the month of October. And as I say, this is my last plant haul for this year. So the first plant that arrived in my collection in October was a gift from a friend, and it is this little Horthia. Not sure on the ID of this one, so if any of you guys know, please do let me know down in the comments, because as I say, do love to have my little tags in here. That's another thing I am looking at ordering, is a label maker. Like, my handwriting's not bad, but sometimes I do look at it and I think, what the hell does that say? So I think with a label maker, it will just make it easier. And then I can also label up my propagations and things like that. But yeah, this little Horthia was bought for me from a friend. And yeah, I don't know why I'm really getting into Horthia now. They weren't something that I was ever really successful with. So looking forward to seeing how this one grows. The next plant on my list is a Paulownia, and this is the Pulchra. I saw this on Good Growing's page and I absolutely fell in love with it. I just love the colour of the leaves, the way it grows. I can't wait to have this one trailing. I don't know if you can see, but it has got, if it will focus, some nice new growth coming in up there. Like I say, this is a relatively new one to the collection, and it is one that I would like to eventually put in my Acrobar or my cabinet downstairs, so it's got a little bit higher humidity. But yeah, quite enjoying this one so far. The next one is another Paulownia, but I'm counting it as a new plant because it's now outside of my terrarium that I made a few months ago. So I took some cuttings and popped them in some soil, and they are doing quite well at the moment. Like I say, this is the Repens. So yeah, this one again has been doing quite well since being out of the terrarium. I did gradually acclimatise it. I didn't just whip it out, as you know, that is a sealed terrarium, so it's 100% humidity. So I did gradually acclimatise this to room humidity. But again, another one that I would probably look to put in either my Rudster cabinet or Acrobar cabinet, just so it's got a little bit higher humidity. The last 3 plants are all from the same genus, and you would have seen these in my Hoya collection tour, but they are my Hoya Castellophylla. So there's this one. As you can see, we've now got some new leaves actually pushing their way out, but I absolutely love the veination on this plant and I cannot wait to get it on a trellis and watch it grow. But this one has been doing really well and I'm super impressed with it. I then have my Hoya. I'm just going to take this one straight out of the cover pot that it's in. We have my Hoya Crastiophylla. Again, another one that is doing really well. So this is all new growth since I got it. But yeah, another sort of dark leafed Hoya with quite nice veining on the leaves. I think this is definitely something that I am definitely drawn to, these big waxy leaves with the really dark green veining going through them. But yeah, that's that one. And lastly, this one is probably going to be a struggle for me to get out, but we have my Hoya sigillatus. There we go. So this is the Hoya sigillatus. Again, another one that has arrived in this collection this month. I think this was like the second week of October. I walked into a garden centre, saw it on offer and blacked out, and I'm sticking to that story if my husband asks. But again, starting to push out some nice new leaves here and there. It has got a couple of warped leaves, but yeah, it's doing quite well. I'm quite pleased with this one. Like I say, my Hoya collection is one that I am enjoying growing at the moment. So yeah, definitely in the new year I'll be looking at adding some extra Hoya into my collection. But yeah, that is it for the plants that I have hauled over the month of October. As I say, I'm typically going to keep that as the last plant haul of the year. One, because the weather's turning, it is getting a bit colder. And two, it just means that I can focus on some of the other planting projects that I have got in the works, and I can dedicate solely to them as opposed to learning new care routines for new plants that are coming into my collection. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know down in the comments whether or not, you guys still look at buying plants throughout sort of the colder months of the year, like November, December. Or if you take a bit of a hiatus on buying plants as well. Once again, if you did like the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, as well as hit the notification bell for more planty content. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!